Hi all, I am Sourabh Soni and this is Struts 3.2 Struts project. In this session, we'll create a demo project and look into its architecture. Let's start. Open Eclipse. Now we'll create a dynamic web project. Click on Menu option, File, New, Project. You'll get the following screen. Select Dynamic Web Project under Web and click on Next. Give a name for the project. Select Dynamic Web Module version as 2.5 and click on Finish. You might be prompted to change the perspective to J2EE. Click on Yes. Now to use Struts framework, we need to add Struts jar file. Copy all the 6 jar files as discussed in previous session and paste it under web content under library folder. Now let's create view. We are using JSP page, but you can also use HTML page. To create JSP page, right click on web content, new, others. You will see the screen. Now under web, select JSP file and click next. Give the name as homepage.jsp and click finish. This will create an open JSP page as you can see on screen. It has default code required to declare it as a JSP page. Now to work with struts tag, we need to include strut tag library. Create tag lib, give URL as struts tags and prefix as S. Now we'll create a page where user get a submit button and on click of that submit he gets a success page. To create a submit button and use it, we need form, but in place of HTML form we are going to use struts form tag. Now create a submit button using struts submit tag. Now give some user message. Create another JSP page as success page. Give success message. Now our view is ready. Let's create the model, that is action class. Go to Java resource, right click on SRS, new, class, my action, click finish. Now to make this class work as action class, we have to inherit action interface or action support class. So type implement action. Now we have to implement the execute method. This is the action handler method which is called when users submit our page. Make public access and string return type. Now provide the business logic. In our case, we are not creating any logic and simply returning success. Now we need controller to receive the request from home.jsp and call the my action class and return success.jsp page. So let's create controller. First we need to register the filter dispatcher in web.xml. Open web.xml under web content, webinf, make welcome file name as home.jsp. Now you can see the code for filter dispatcher mapping. This include filter name and class and then filter mapping. Now we need to create struts.xml file. This will be used by filter dispatcher to identify which action class need to be invoked. First create a folder named classes under webinf. Now inside this folder create struts.xml file. Now type the code as shown. Now inside the struts package we have to define our action handler class. Give action name as myAction and specify class as we created. Now this will execute method of our class. Now this will call execute method of our class. Now execute method returns success. So now let's define what to do on return of success. Inside action give result, name as success, then success.jsp page. After invocation of action class, success.jsp will be rendered. Now we need to bind this action to our home page. Open homepage.jsp and inside form give action as myAction. Now let's execute. First set up the server. Open server tag, right click, new, select Apache Tomcat 6. Click next. Now browse the folder where you have downloaded Apache server. Click finish. Now right click on homepage.jsp and run as server. So we got the homepage output. Now click submit. This will give you the output as success page.